Paper Mario Color Splash deserved a chance. This is a statement I 100% believe in, and I will die on that hill. Most of y'all never even played the game, but still went like, it's not like the old one, huh? So, I guess it's bad then. The game 100% isn't as good as the other titles, I'm aware of that, and it definitely has its flaws, but I honestly believe you guys really should give this one a chance. And why that is, I'm going to tell you now. So let's go. On a stormy night, a stranger decided to visit Mario. That stranger being the princess. The princess then proceeds to lay a fucking corpse on Mario's dinner table. Because why not? On the dead body, we find the sigil of the location of this game called Port Prisma. To find out what happened to the Toad, they travel to said location, only to realize that the town is a complete ghost town without any color or inhabitants, only filled with lifeless bodies. I fucking love this game already. That shit is awesome. The fuck you mean it has no personality? While we search for clues, what happened in the city, we stumble on Huey.
Lily, Sarah.
What the is going on with my life?
A talking color bucket that grants Mario's hammer the power of color. This power lets us fill out the white colorless spots across the map and revive the Toads, I guess. Yeah, I'm as disappointed as you are. We also get introduced to the fighting system. And well, let's get that shit out of the way, shall we? I get the criticism and the fact that it's not rewarding at all to fight, blah 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 blah. And while, yes, that's all valid points, I think we should all appreciate that they made some quality of life changes. First, they actually made it kind of worth it because you get XP points for your color hammer. And yes, it's not the same as in the other games. Yeah, I get that. It's still much more rewarding than just some random ass coins like in Sticker Star. Also, those XP grants your hammer more fuel, so you can have more power, which lets you use more cards. Still, the criticism is valid. Also, they made avoid certain fights much easier than in Sticker Star, except for you. Fuck you. After that fight, we collect a color star, and this is where our journey really begins. We have to travel across the country and find 6 big color stars to bring the color back to the world. To travel, we use the classic world map, but to be honest, I think this one is not that badly implemented here than in Sticker Star. I like the fact that we meet several NPCs inside each level, but we can still bring them back together, so it still feels like a world and not like classic levels. So my point is that it's always those little things that makes it worthwhile, you know? Like those things that have the most charm. And the charm is where this game really shines. Like every single little shitty thing is made out of paper. Literally everything. You wanna fight a whole ass Second World War battleship? There you go. It's flat as hell. You wanna infiltrate a fucking bunker creating atomic bombs? There you go. You wanna kiss Peach passionately across the lips in her bedroom? Done, I guess. Here you go. I just adore the aesthetic of the game, and the jazz music in the background makes it feel much more comfy and better. Sometimes whole chapters play with different themes. In the orange chapter, where you are on a train ride, first repairing the train, then cooking good Italian food for the people, and then beating the living shit out of your meat. Okay, I think I dreaded this subject more than enough, so let's talk about the thing, or should I say, things. I hate those things called things. They are basically realistic objects you can find around the world. Some are very cool and good implemented, but some are just lying around the map or are completely locked away by some stupid ass minigames. The problem with things are that they are literally instant kills and you can buy them as much as you please as long as you found them first. And if that wasn't bad enough, boss fights without them are not playable. That means if you get to the end of a chapter and fight a boss and you didn't find a random ass frying pan, you get insta-killed and have to look in every level where and even which fucking thing can work. This is a huge time killer and kind of destroys the fun of a boss fight. There is one boss though that is actually good. The final boss. We infiltrate the castle at the end of the game and blow the entire factory up. Then we finally get to fight Bowser, or rather the Black Paint. In this fight you don't need any thing cards. Yes, that's right. The best thing about this fight is that the shit is fair. That means you have to actually think how you're going to play this fight, how you're going to use your cards and your color, because you used most of them while infiltrating the castle before. With every attack you made, the more black paint you can put off Bowser. And as the final move of his second phase, where he gets basically just much bigger, he make a fucking supernova by using all his color and the color of Bowser himself to create this giant ball. You have only one chance to block and absorb the black color with Huey. You can only do this a limited amount of times, because if you use it too much, Huey just can't take it anymore and fucking dies. But this supernova doesn't insta-kill you like the main attacks of the previous bosses before, where you needed a thing card to counter them. That also means it's basically the best thing about the game and the best boss fight. Why the fuck did it take this long, man? Why couldn't you make every boss fight or fight like this? It would have been so much fun, dude. So it's still mid, isn't it? So you really need to see it as its own thing. That way you enjoy it much more. I'm not saying you should stop thinking about every flaws of the game, because the game has its flaws. And especially with the fighting system, it's very apparent why many people forgot it. Yeah, the character design is bland, and yeah, the fighting is not good. Blah 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 blah. Listen, we all get it. Not every fucking game can be as good as the second entry. We all know it by now. Shut your Reddit ass up. But if you look past that and give the game a chance, you can see one of the most charming Nintendo games and one of the best Wii U games Nintendo has ever created.